I was wondering what your reaction was gonna be.
Did
Huh?
I ever tell y'all that we got TPK'd and I was with Buchanan at that time, Wyatt,
Hmm.
on our Saturday game? That's how it ended.
Yep.
Oh no.
I'm looking forward to it not
Uh,
happening in this campaign, hopefully.
Yeah, different DM. Also, side note, somebody who was infamous on the internet, I just discovered was with us that time as part of the game group. So if you're ever in Tumblr and know who the human pet guy is, it was a horrific discovery.
I am just going to keep my soul clean and not look at any of that up. And start the game if everyone is ready.
Yeah.
No, I was too curious about that, and I did look it up, and there's definite regrets. Yes, right decision. Avoid, avoid, avoid.
Yep. I am ready. I see everyone's little dots just moving all over the place.
Yep. Basically showing where we all are.
That is the little dots your mouse or is that your player?
The mouse.
Sweet.
You can also hold the button X to make a pointer like this. So everyone can have fun poking each other's noses.
Boop 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 boop
But
boop boop.
let's get started.
Yep.
Random echo. So you all had a dream last night. And you woke up to find that it might not have been a dream. And
Yeah.
Flar is going to, in his brilliant move, find something he can breathe through, a tube, and stealthily sneak into a bag. So we're gonna go back in time a little bit. Get the right characters with the right names. There we go. What the four of you do not know is that you weren't the only ones who had that dream. Let's start with Slip. Slip?
Slip. It's like saying slip, but it's like a slip like in there in the middle there. So slip.
Slip.
Flip.
You had
Either
that.
way you say it, slip or slip, it works either way.
Schwa? Slip?
There's no W in that, God.
No, I mean, that vowel is called a schwa, right?
Well, it's SLIEP. So slip.
You can discuss that at a later time.
I'm sorry.
You had an interesting dream and you decided to investigate it. You heard the four people burst out of their tent, screaming and talking about the same dream you had. You decided to get close by and slip into one of their bags. Is there anything else you would like to do? For now,
Cover
that is.
myself. Just cover myself in my cape while I'm in the bag, and then eventually do drift off to sleep if it is later in the night.
It's morning.
Morning.
You could have
Yeah,
slept
I
in
would
the
probably
bag
just.
during the night, so
Yeah, that's probably would have been at that point. Well, once it becomes morning and stuff, I kind of peek myself a little bit out of the bag, and I just start watching the group of individuals, and if any of them notice me, I immediately try and like sneak back into the bag.
roll a stealth check. Yeah. There's only one person that will notice you, but it's not none of them. Which is, and I'm gonna get the name right this time. Kaida. You had
Yes.
you had a dream last night. You decided to follow the same direction to find out if it was a dream. Turns out it isn't. You see these random people run out of their tents, screaming, shouting, and talking about the same dream you had, and discovering that they had marks on their bodies. What do you do? How do you react to all of this as you're currently in hiding?
I try to like listen if I can hear them talk more, and try to stay hidden in the meantime,
All right.
because I'm quite like not sure if I should approach them or not.
Roll a perception check. A straight one because you're not using Eyes of the Eagle for this. They give advantage on eyesight.
Oh,
You hear them, but it's a little too far. And some of them are mumbling, some of them are shouting. It's kind of distorted. But you do see something poke out of one of their bags. And then just keep staring at this group of strange individuals. And as for everyone else, you have had this interesting awakening. What do you all do after having the conversation the last games ended on?
Yeah, we already looked at each other's rings,
Yes?
shaped markings. Um, yeah, I would be like, well, this is not something I can solve right now, but that's interesting, I guess. I don't know about it off the top of my head, definitely.
All right. Roland, Lauren?
We
silence.
Yeah.
we need to think. We need to talk to someone in charge. Tell them what happened.
While you're having this conversation, Kaida, you can roll a stealth check if you want to try to sneak closer to be able to hear them more properly.
Yes, I try to sneak. Is it a successful one?
You can feel free to move your token whenever you want, but yeah, they will eventually notice. Is it mute for you, Pancake?
Well, if that's muted, then he
Yeah.
wouldn't
No,
be able to hear
I'm
you asking.
good. I'm good. I don't hear anything. I think my connection just got a little bit. It like became like red bar kind of thing, so I wasn't sure if anyone was talking or if it was just connection stuff.
I see. Hmm.
I think it's fine.
Yep. Oh,
Yeah, because right now I haven't heard Harmony talk for a bit. So I heard you when you were saying it about connection stuff, and I know Uru hasn't talked at all.
all right. Hmm.
Can talk.
Well, the first one to notice would be Cole. You see someone skulking around one of the tents trying to get closer.
Don't just keep my eye on them as they come closer.
Very
They're
well.
approaching from which direction?
this direction. Cole
Okay.
just barely sees someone poking out, trying to listen in on the conversation. Stealthily, though unsuccessful.
I guess I didn't notice that he noticed me.
Oh yeah, you have a passive perception of 23. You noticed that he
Oh.
noticed.
I think I look him in the eyes and like try to see if he like actively looks at me. And I try to like see if he's like someone good or like a friend or a foe.
Roll insight, Cole. How do you react to this random stranger suddenly staring you straight into the eyes soulfully?
Well, I'm not seeing any of the cultists garb. So just watching as they approach, the eyes never let them leave the periphery of his vision. He does, stop and look at them as they move, looks back towards his friends as he's talking.
I'm going to look
It-
at the senior members of the caravan to see if they are they expect this to happen or they seem to see her as an interloper.
Jack seemed to have noticed her and is stealthily preparing. Harmony, you are unaware that there's someone trying to sneak up.
Oh
You're-
shit, yeah, that's true. PP11.
Yeah. Mary is also oblivious. She's tending to the horses. Slate,
as
you notice that
as
someone is approaching.
okay, what I do want to do, this is gonna be funny. So is Cole the only person that's noticed them?
Yep, besides you.
Okay. What I want to do is with the 22 stealth I rolled before, is it possible that I can try and like sneak up to literally like like at Cole's feet and just watch the person and see if anyone else also notices me just next to Cole?
Yes, you can sneak up to him. And the Cole is paying attention in a different direction. Harmony is talking to Cole and is really tall. Lauren is distracted and silent.
I'm just
Yeah.
kind of sulking in front of the fireplace.
Yeah. And Kaida, you definitely see this colorful blob. Creeping along the ground isn't quite the right word. It's moving across the ground.
Bludging across the ground.
Undulating.
Something. It's moving anyway.
Mhm.
As
Can I?
No, you can go. You can go.
No, I was just like, can I identify what that thing is?
Arcana or nature? Roll one of those.
I go with nature.
All right. Oh, you know what that is. That is a slime. But not just any slime. It's a plasmoid. There are creatures called oozes, and some of them can have some rudimentary intelligence. But plasmoids are a sentient and intelligent race of slime creatures. They can be hostile, they can be friendly. They are basically just like people.
Okay.
And no one else seemed to have noticed it besides you.
They noticed me, but not the slime directly
I
beneath
don't-
them.
It's a ninja slime.
As everyone starts looking over there, you would see like a little bit of the slime kind of create like this limb. It's really small. This thing is like a small size slime ball. that has like a small cape. Oh, actually has like a medium-sized cape that's actually kind of wrapped around him, and he has like little things inside of him. You see a bit of his slime becomes like this arm, and he taps on Cole's boot or Cole's foot a couple times.
No, fuck. As Cole
I
leaps
shoot.
away in complete surprise.
Can I shoot
Yes, you can.
in panic?
Yep.
Okay. I don't know.
You shoot. Do you actively try to hit it, or just shoot on the ground somewhere around him for, fun?
Hmm. I feel like you know what? Fine. I don't want to. Yeah, just like shoot on the ground, I guess.
You panic, shoot on the ground. You didn't exactly
You
have
really,
time to aim.
Pew pew
Yeah,
with firebolt. By the way.
yeah. Mary seemed to notice. Jack seemed to notice. They are even more confused by this situation.
you see the slime kind of like as you fire the bolt to the ground, it, like jumps back a little bit, and it's like, oh, I'm sorry. I was just trying to make an introduction. Didn't mean to scare you. And you see his blue coloration kind of becomes
is
like a
doubled over.
darker blue, and he doesn't look like super happy.
Cole is doubled over, clutching his chest, breathing heavily.
Well, he shouldn't sneak up on people like that. Person.
I'm sorry. No, you see him slowly like move up, like sludge up, and it's like, um, can we be friends? And you see like a little slime arm like reaches up a little bit towards you.
Cole looks thoroughly confused. I'm going to see if Cole knows any of these. Would you say it was nature?
Yes, nature or arcana.
Can I do that too?
Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
Cole, you know. Same as before.
Sorry, I'm not used to people sneaking up on me, and that was a terrible way to introduce yourself. And we'll slowly reach out and shake the pseudopod.
I need to refresh my thing, so I can't actually roll.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yay! A new friend.
Next time, verbal announcement from a shorter distance might be best.
No.
What's
Sorry.
your name, little guy?
Well, people just call me Slep. You know, like a
Right.
little like a slimy sleepy boy sometimes, and
Mhm.
they kind of just fuse them together and then flip.
Hi, Slep. I'm Cole. Are you another contractee here?
Cole,
Uh,
before anything else, as you shake the hand and properly, calm down for a moment and look at this creature, you notice a circular mark inside of it. A very eerily similar circular mark.
Okay.
And Kaida, you see this. Just whatever this is. They don't seem overly hostile at the very least.
What do I see?
You see this group, everything that just happened.
Oh,
You hear the conversation and just.
I heard the
Slimy boy.
conversation.
Yeah.
I step forward, and then I'm like screaming from the other side. I'm like, "Hello! I heard you want there. Like, I need to introduce myself loudly before I sneak up on you guys."
A new person just
Yeah, that's
suddenly showed
probably
up.
better.
And then I move forward. I'm friendly. Don't worry. My name's Kaida. I think we might have the same problem. And I like point at myself because I have like something in my hair and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think you
You,
said. Yeah.
you woke up with small pebbles, eerily similar to the dream you had at the end where you were turned to stone, petrified. So,
A new friend. Slep starts making his way over to you as well.
Hello there. Never seen one of yours before.
Hi there. I'm Slip. And you are
Kaida.
Kaida.
Nice to meet you.
I don't know what's happening. I had a weird dream. Did you have a weird dream?
You can
I
say
did have
that.
a weird dream.
Did we
The-
all
the
have
dream-
the same weird dream? Like,
I don't know.
The
I just
card-
didn't
so.
like the dream.
Wasn't a dream. We definitely went somewhere.
Well, it
Well,
wasn't
I did
nice, though.
lose a lot of energy doing it.
Yeah, what was all that? I saw you, waving and muttering, but nothing seemed to happen.
Okay, calm down, sir. You don't have to roast me that hard. I was trying to do things,
Cole has
but
no
it
idea
doesn't
what
work
magic
on
you were
you,
doing.
apparently.
Cole knows very little about magic.
yeah. But you do know the feeling of someone casting spells on you, at the very least.
Yeah.
But you still roast him real good.
Still got the
Oh.
roasting.
What friends do.
Hmm.
So, you guys are part of the caravan as well?
Not really.
uh,
I didn't know you guys were here. I followed some of the things that I saw in that dream, and then I came here, and you guys, look like you didn't have a good night. Something happened, and I'm kind of just looking for friends.
So you weren't
So,
hired?
Oh no, I have no idea who any of you guys are.
I agree with him. Same here. I was just minding my own business, and then all of a sudden, bloop, I was here. And I have no clue where I'm at.
Well, where were you before? I mean, were you in the area?
Ooh, mm, debatable. Depends on how you see it. I
you
was
mean
like,
you weren't even here in this?
I was, but I I don't know how to explain it. I had like a feeling that I had to go somewhere, and all of a sudden I'm like here. But at first I thought it was like a dream, and then everything happened so fast, and I don't know.
What's your name, by the way?
It's Kaida. What is your name?
Well, it's Harmony.
Well, it's nice
Wait,
to meet
could
you.
you spell that out, by the way? Because I don't know what that.
Uh, K
Mhm.
I A. Wait, can I just write?
Yeah. You can just write it in the chat.
DM's dead.
Why?
Alright.
I'm still here. But yeah, you can write it up.
Spelling it right.
I haven't updated the login, which is why your token doesn't have the name Kaida under it yet. I'll do that during the
fine.
break.
But
It helps.
yeah,
I don't see anyone's name under their tokens except my own.
I have
And does
one.
she look like she's a elf, right, or half elf?
You can ask her. What do you look like?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
I mean,
Um,
like I'm like looking at you, but in my mind, pictures.
Do you look like an elf? Were you kind of half elfish, or
I'm a elf. I'm a wood
Okay.
elf. More information?
good?
I mean, like just what you look like.
I've brown hair and like over. Yeah, I think he sent a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yagamari just standing at all of you weirdos, just weird. This is the weirdest trip we've ever made.
And you sort of like dreamt something and came here.
Yeah, I had like a dream, and then I was like in the woods, and my dream led me like to this caravan, and then all of the things yesterday happened, and now I'm here, I guess. Where's here exactly?
It's like 7 days away from East End, right?
Yep. You're around a week's away from the capital of East End, the biggest city on the entire East Coast. And
Hi, where are you from?
this is the longest road. It's world famous, goes all the way from east to west. You would know of it.
Mhm. Uh, I'm from the woods. I live there with my family, rather secluded.
Which woods? There are a few. If you don't want to say, I understand, but just trying to get an idea of how far you've traveled on a whim.
I'm not sure. I think you would not know the name of my woods. We call it differently.
That is a common thing that different cultures name things differently. The longest road have multiple names, but in common it would be the longest road.
I mean, you try me, I guess.
I would rather not say it.
Okay, that's fine. But like, why are you people? Well, you two people here.
I followed when I had the dream. There were like these like shadowy figures. There were like three of them, and I went and followed them like closely behind, and then they entered this massive like bit of light, like this beacon of light. I followed them in. Uh, it was not a pleasant experience for like half a second, and then I woke up in a similar area, practically identical to what I saw in my dream or whatever that was. I then followed the exact path that I took and everything, and it led me to here, and I was inside one of your guys' bags. And yes, your bags are quite comfy.
And you weren't on the longest road before the dream.
Oh, I don't normally stay in one place for long. I wander around. Like I go
I've
f- I
never
go
met
from place to place.
somebody like you before.
Oh,
Are there a lot of you around that I'm just not aware of?
I mean, like there's probably other oozes, but they might not be as intelligent as me and as caring as me.
Yeah, plasmoids. They're not uncommon, but it's rare you'll see one, if that makes sense. We had one working in the mine. They would scout forward areas through fissures.
So,
Yeah.
so Slip, where do you usually hang out?
Oh, in the forests or whenever I'm in towns and other cities and stuff. Not a lot of people, are used to kind of seeing this moving blob as evident 20 seconds ago. Um, so a lot of the times, I like to sneak myself into other people's like bags or boxes or other things that people like carry around, and then I get like piggyback rides.
How do they feel about that when that happens?
Oh, they never know. I only use them to get around a little bit quicker. And a lot of the times it's just a little bit easier. It's it's fine. It's fine. It's not like I ever fight or try to hurt anyone. I'm just going around and exploring the world, you can say. It's fun.
Have you
So
met
that dream.
Lauren? I say, and I point to the tiny cat dressed in formal adventuring gear.
I have not, my Lauren. My name is Slep. Can we be friends?
Uh, Lauren will scan you for a second and extend his hand towards you, slightly unamused. He seems to be very bothered.
He pulls out one of his like slime limbs for like a fist bump or handshake kind of thing, like he did with Cole. It's like friends.
Big
Yeah,
question: is it moist when you touch?
It's not moist. It's just cold.
Okay,
It's like touching Jello.
It's like jelly. Yeah, it doesn't leave
Those are
any
moist.
residue. It doesn't
Okay.
really leave residue half the time. Um, but it is kind of like it feels wet, but your hand doesn't it doesn't like leave as wet.
Yeah, kind of water
Generally,
balloonish.
yeah.
Cole, you walk over
So
and tell Jack and Mary.
Yeah.
They
yeah.
seem both interested and awkward about it and
I'll show
questioning.
them the mark. I'll show them the mark that appeared on my wrist as well.
All right, show them. Anything else?
It's got to be worth trying to get in touch with the boss and finding out if anyone else has had anything similar.
Mary stops and asks for you to come closer, and she says that she'll cast Identify on it if you will let her.
No, go for it.
All right.
Informed is better than blind.
Right. Starts ritually casting Identify, which will take 11 minutes or so. While that's happening, Kaida, he just walks off and sits with the two young half-elves. They seem to be twins, brother and sister. And they have been watching all of this confused.
Uh,
Uh,
not
are we
not going that
friends,
side.
Lauren? Are we
Sorry,
friends,
what?
Lauren? Are we friends?
He just looks at you and says, "Yeah, we're friends."
Yay! And you see like a little pink like bits in the slime as like a little blush kind of happy face.
Yeah.
I
Lauren
I
then
I,
looks at
I guess
Kaida and waves his hand at her.
I wave back. I guess you're not a normal cat.
Tabaxi, if you know them.
You
Yes.
would know them.
It's nice to meet you.
Yeah. Pleasure to meet you too.
Well, anyway,
I
I think those three. Actually, there would be four, but I guess it's easy to miss the other guy. He's kind of probably sleeping right now. But we would probably be the shapes you saw. Because look, and I sort of like open my shirt, and you see right at the center of my sternum there is that circle marking, just like yours.
What do they mean, these markings? Do you know that?
You would have woken up, but I don't know if you actually inspected your body.
I guess
I can hold up the a mirror. I don't know if I have a mirror, but if I do, I would hold it up to our plasmoid boy and show him the ring thing on him.
Yeah, there's a ring inside of you, Slip.
Whoa! How'd that get there? Whoa! And you see him kind of like trying to envelop himself to try and like see it himself, like a dog chasing its own tail. What? Oh, when did that happen? Wait, am I marked or something? Am I cursed? What happened?
Roll
Definitely
Arcana
Mark.
or
We don't know about
Religion.
Kurt.
Roll religion. Uh-oh. Religion. Uh,
No idea.
9. Makes
can I
sense.
look if I find like a marking like that on my body as well?
Yeah, you do find one. Where do you find it?
Would
up
you
to you.
like to roll my special rolly on where it is he?
Yeah, I would like to roll. How
This
can
is
I
gonna
roll
be
that
a bad
special?
idea.
Okay, I don't actually remember where I put it, so never mind.
All right.
I used to have like a roll table on where the marking would be, but
Yeah,
I guess it's on my other thing.
I'll bring up one.
Oh, you could roll, I
Yeah.
guess. I found it.
Body
Roll a
parts dice roller.
D5, I guess, because there's only 5 thingies left
Yeah.
after other people rolled.
If you look in the chat, remove the
Yeah.
quotation marks, and that's how you roll a d5.
Why are you
Okay.
masquerading as me, DM?
I always do.
Ooh,
So a
that's horrible.
4. It's probably going to be like, around your like mouth area. So which means we probably saw it before you did.
Okay.
Of course, if you don't like it, you can change it.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
What are the other options? Where I would not
Well,
see it like because like if you would put up like a mirror, I would see it instantly.
It
You
could be
know?
at the back
yeah.
of your neck, at the nape of your neck, for
It was
example.
like
Okay.
forehead is already Lauren, and your palm, on your tongue, on your navel, on your foot.
I would think I would take tongue because I would look for a long time for the marking.
Every
And
time
not
you speak,
find
it's like
it.
every time you speak, it's like I can't find. There it is.
Yeah. You have a circle on your tongue, and everyone taking a moment to look at it, you realize they are all the same size. They're the size of a small coin, to give you a general idea.
Mhm.
But I think Kaiden would be the one who would notice it. It doesn't feel weird. It doesn't get in the way of moving your tongue, and it doesn't taste anything. Since no one else have licked them, because that's a thing.
I can't because it's on my chest and I'm not that flexible.
My thing is inside my body.
Did the others try to lick it for you?
No, but I'm not quite interested in that.
So you
I
guys,
can't remember where Flars is. With
The back of, yeah, it was
yeah,
at the back of the
his
neck.
head.
While all of this is going on, Jack is investigating his own body, and he doesn't have a mark, apparently. And he does call it out. Whatever that is, I don't have one. Didn't find one. And I
Yeah,
didn't
you
have
weren't
that
in my
dream.
dreams either.
I'm strangely relieved. Just gotta go sharpen my dagger over here. Slowly
That's what
backs
we're
away.
calling that now.
So you didn't have the same dream, so that's the common factor here. Mary, any thoughts?
Focusing, spell casting. Don't move. She slaps you on the top of your head. Don't move.
I didn't move.
She slaps you again. Stay still.
Flip
Ew.
slowly moves forward. What's happening?
Spell casting. Mary's super focused since she's ritually casting, and Jack is just don't disturb her. She's really slap
Okay.
happy when she's ritually casting things. He looks
Okay.
more afraid of her than anything that's going on here.
My name is Slep, and who are you? I thought like following Jack.
I'm Jack. That's my sister Mary. And
Going.
the cart, he points down here. We drive it.
Ooh. And you're saying that you didn't have like the dream that we've all been like describing, like some weird dream-like event.
No.
Hmm.
But someone said, bringing it up to the boss, we shouldn't mention this to the main caravan. You probably shouldn't go around telling people about this all recklessly.
Okay.
It looks down at the slime that's slightly transparent with a ring inside of it.
I can cover it up with the cape if you want.
You might want to try to do that. So,
Okay,
like, you have
you-
one unique ability. Due to your form, you can move that circle anywhere you want, so you can easily hide it if you want to. But yeah,
Where?
I-
He's transparent.
I have a cape. I have so the uncommon item, not uncommon. The common item that I took is the cape or the cloak of many fashions, and it's kind of just like this, like kind of cool looking blue with bits of silver edging and stuff that's wrapped around the slime. So as he goes along the ground, the cape is like just barely dragging along the bottom of the ground as he moves. I'll reform my body so that it moves to kind of like the back of the cape and
Yeah.
or the back area where like the cape would cover it.
easy enough. As long as someone doesn't pick you up and start to actually investigate you, you can hide it pretty easily.
Oh well, the only way someone's gonna pick me up is if I'm in their backpack.
Sure.
Or
Um, shit. They're probably going to come here after the attack. They're gonna check up on us. How do we explain? Kaida was it and Slip? How do we explain them being here?
I have
Um,
no idea.
Cole, even though you're stuck so that you can't move because ritual casting, but you can easily hear all of this and chime in if you want or need.
erstwhile companions saw us from the forest, or came looking for us with a message from one of the towns.
and what message was that?
Depends on where we say you came from, but I mean, we're a week out from East End. That's where I spend most of my time.
Two people can roll a history check.
I was just gonna hide in the backpack.
I don't know if that's
Yeah.
a long-term solution.
Probably not.
See, you guys can easily like hold me in your backpack, and if anything happens or I am needed, like I can just I can just poke my head out from the backpack and I can talk from there. Or if we
Good.
get into any combat and stuff, like I can hold myself in a fight if you really need it.
Well, then maybe you could like
Uh,
r- say that you found out about the vacancy that happened. I say as like, I look at what was it that like, you kept um out of the paladin guy's belongings, Cole.
Just say that you found me on the side of the road, and in a sense adopted me into your uh quest into this.
Yeah, that sounds like something we would say about a pet though.
Well,
I
I'm
look I
definitely
look at
not gonna
myself.
be a pet of yours.
I look at myself and I'm like, I mean, I'm small enough to kind of be like a pet.
Mm, that might work.
It's best we think of something reasonable that doesn't get too complicated. I mean, frankly, you're coming in as all of this is
Suspicious strangers.
yeah, but apparently we need to play this close to our chest. So I did just bury one of our friends. Maybe you saw that
Oh,
and were curious.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Did I roll history?
No, you did
It's a
not done this.
17.
You remember that you were supposed to stop by this tavern. They've already rolled.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, you were supposed to pick up supplies from there. If she was coming
Mm-hmm.
with a message, it might have been that Kont had been lost or something happened there.
Mm-hmm.
So you could use that as an
Yeah.
excuse that she was coming with that sort of message.
Or I could say that we found somebody in that tavern and they seem to be pretty useful after we removed her bonds.
You realize that you didn't mention that to anyone, and Mr. Morning, that spellcaster, went to that place after he had
That
talked to
is
you.
true. That is true. We can't say that. Hmm.
You can, but it might be harder to convince them.
No, I think easiest way is you saw us burying our friend, you were curious, and
and offered
Wanted to
to be his
join?
replacement.
So fast. I
curious and
literally see you bury your friend. I'm like, hey, do you do you want some new friends?
I hear you're taking openings, applicants.
I
Hey,
hear
So-
there's a spot on
I
your
hear there's
It
team
an
was
now.
open
a-
vacancy.
it was a short friendship and a very respectful ceremony. Might have
Then
told
this
you
slime
something
guy
about.
came out of nowhere.
Look, if you keep poking holes in the plan, I'm not going to come up with plans.
Fine, but I'm happy. I'm happy to say that I saw your friend. You guys buried him, and then I wandered on over, flushed on over, and asked if everything was okay, and did the whole thing of like, oh, I'm sorry for your loss. Do you mind if I stay with you?
Okay, so the thought of someone being killed on the road invoked a desire to be around people that could protect. That makes
Big-
kind of sense.
Because we are adventurers.
Oh, God, I hope
Mhm.
I'm not an adventurer.
Or
I
we want
whisper.
to.
Also, you could say that, like, you heard there was money involved in this thing. Self-interest, very believable thing.
I don't
Yeah.
care on money. I care for friends.
Well, I care a little bit about money, so
Do you see pockets on me? Do you think I can really hold money?
I mean, you can hold the ring whatsoever.
Be clear, the ring is not metallic or an object, but just a circle. I use the term ring because it's three-dimensional inside of him.
I can't spit this thing out as well. It's like embedded in the slime.
Correct.
Can you,
And you make it change shape along with your body. Like twist the ring or elongate it.
for lack of another term, does it feel like a foreign object or part of you?
DM?
I'll get to that in a sec. Jack approaches Kaida with basically a copy of the contract and shows you. And for clarity's sake, 1 gold is an average worker's yearly income.
Hmm.
These people have been offered 10,000 gold to take this caravan across the world.
Well,
And they
across the
get
continent.
and they get paid 1,000 gold up front.
Mm. Well, not gonna lie, that seems like a lot. And I always wanted to see the word kinda. I'm just used to see trees and the forest, so
Jack
I
just
think
go.
I take the part in money wise. That will be my
All right. Jack then starts.
cover, guys.
Jack starts helping you right away, basically giving you the details of what you're supposed to do and whatnot to help you convince them if necessary. Like, how do you want to try to manipulate that circle inside of you?
Firstly, I'm gonna see if I'm trying to stretch the bot like the part of it that has the ring to see if it stretches with it or if it stays where it is and the slime just like stretches around it.
The slime stretches around it. It doesn't elongate.
Okay. Right. So it feels kind of feels kind of more like a physically kind of thing. Like it's not really a part of the body, but
It
it
does.
can't be like separated from my slime.
It's somewhere between just your regular body and an object, it doesn't feel foreign,
Mm.
but at the same time, it doesn't feel entirely part of you.
Yeah.
When you
It's
pay
not
attention,
something I can manipulate in my own body.
you can move it, but
Yeah.
that's basically it.
It's like it's like it's like the insignia and the tattoo and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I can move that stuff kind of around my body, but I can't like really
You can't
do
expel
anything with
it.
it. Yeah. Huh. Neat.
Anyone else? Or should Mary finish her ritual by now?
Hopefully she's finished.
She finishes the ritual, and I'm gonna have to roll for this.
Or identify didn't identify the spell. Identify the thing.
It was lying down on 1, but then it flipped. 24. It fails. Mary,
24.
oh yeah, that fails. There's a
So
spark on your wrist, Cole. It's brief, but it's really bright. And Mary is physically pushed away from it. She has her hands close to you, holding a pearl, 100 gold worth pearl, as she's investigating this. And she is knocked back. She doesn't appear harmed, but she is physically forced away from you. You, however, don't feel any recoil. She alone is pushed away.
Cole will reach out to try and grab her with his other arm.
It was so quick you didn't really have the chance, that you did not expect that. She's just sitting on the ground. Both of you were.
What was that? What happened?
She has a nosebleed. And she is incapable of speaking at the moment.
Jack, get over here.
He just immediately rushes over when he sees this.
Making sure I keep my distance. Okay. She flew back and I don't know what happened.
Is anyone here proficient in medicine?
Yes.
Not me.
Aida, you can also go there and attempt a medicine check, or would you like to roll with advantage?
If I want to roll with advantage,
Then Jack will help you.
yes, I will try to roll with advantage.
hey.
Mary has suffered a magical rebound. Basically, when you try to interfere with really powerful spells, there's a chance for rebound. It's not a common thing, but this is usually what happens when you try to mess with a magical artifact, such as dispelling it or breaking it. She is currently just confused and dazed. It won't last permanently, but she's probably not going to be useful to anyone for about an hour. But she's gonna be fine.
I think the best way is just to rest for a bit to get her strength back. But whatever this ring is, or how he got it, it's not a good sign. We should not try to, I don't know, mess with it too much.
Jack picks Mary up, takes her to a table, lays her down, and just lets her rest as he's very much focused on her. Cole.
Yeah.
I need you to roll up 2 percentile dials and a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so you want a D100
2
or 2D100s? Oh,
separately.
Scary.
Ooh, nice.
And one more. Okay. And a
and
con
what's the
save.
other one? A con save. Oh, look, it's saving versus the spell all over again.
Yeah. Your wrist feels heavy, and you feel a surge of power going through your body. What does Cole want to happen in the next day? What does Cole desire to happen in the next 24 hours?
Subconsciously, or
Any? What is on Cole's mind as Mary was casting that ritual?
as Mary was casting that ritual, he wants to understand what this mark is about.
You understand this. It imprints in your mind. The second thing, what does Cole fear at that moment?
I
Right
really
before
don't know.
the spell is recoiling her, what does Cole fear? Feel anxious about? A negative emotion.
That it's going to get in the way of him doing what he's got to do, finding this person.
All right. You start feeling this sense of information just imprinting on your mind. And it's overwhelming at first, but then it eases and your mind goes clearer and clearer, and you know what to do. Today you feel sure that you know what to do.
Yeah, Cole will dagger slightly, support himself against the crate.
Yeah.
I have 2 question mark reactions come up.
You don't need to worry about it at the moment. Everyone, you feel that circle, that ring reacting somehow.
Two.
Whatever just happened. It's a slow reverb. Just feel it.
We should get on as if everything is relatively normal. If we're keeping this to ourselves, the more normal we can make it seem, the better. So, where are we in the morning prep?
You woke up, you rushed out, and started talking about that dream.
Right, so I'm going to start getting. Now, someone else needs to get on breakfast. I'm going to have to take up the loading.
Can I do something to help? At least I can make myself useful if I'm
I can
here.
help. I can help with flirting if you want.
Did you say flirting?
Loading.
Loading.
Oh, I was
The
like, I was
slime
not
is not
planning.
gonna flirt. No. I make
We need to-
friends, not relationships. Oh wait, friends are relationships. Damn it.
Yeah, we need to break down camp, have our breakfast, and get ready to set out in front of the other caravan.
Do I eat?
You can, and you have to consume something.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I still have to consume. I'm not
Yeah.
dead. I'm just ooze.
Yeah, but the way you eat, you are not restricted in the same way as others. You can survive on grass and
Oh.
leaves and a lot of things.
Sweet. Yeah, I'll help you like pack up everything. If you need extra muscle and everything, I got you.
Thanks.
Do I believe his
anyone-
extra muscle statement?
Do you?
Kinda rude.
I will incite the plasmoid.
Yeah.
See if I think it can keep up.
Yeah, roll insight for those who want to.
Cole is going to welcome the help regardless, but just to know how much. Oh, yeah, no. Cole is still going to be trying to do the majority of it himself.
Kaida, you actually believe him because you know that plasmoids, while they look like slime, they can be surprisingly strong.
Don't you worry, guys. Me and Slip. We got this.
my name is just gonna become like the
Slurpee.
like the sound effect actions for a couple things.
Where
It's
exactly?
slip, right?
Lep, yeah.
Slap?
Oh, it's slap. It's not slip.
Because
Slarp.
it's a slime and it slaps.
I
So
might have
slap.
I thought it was sleepy and some other thing.
see you can see you either say it like slip, like literally if you slept, but it's like a P instead of a T at the end. So it's a slip.
Slip.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah,
I'm
we
just
got
trying-
this.
I'm just trying to say your name as in Slipnir, Odin's horse. The first part of that.
Slip.
I feel
Of
the
course.
situation is even worse than the DM with Flar.
As you all start doing this, Kaida and Cole will notice it first. From the main caravan, two familiar figures are walking towards you. Well, not for
Hello.
Kaida. You wouldn't recognize them, but the others would.
I assume.
I only moved them so that you
Oh,
could
it's
see them.
the caravan leader, right?
Caravan, guard captain, and second in command. They are actually a little bit further away, but I just moved them so that you could all see them. And they're on their way.
I will raise my hand in a gesture to show that I've seen them coming as I start loading up the caravan.
And Slipe, just make a strength check with advantage.
All right. I need
Kaida,
to
you
do
also
some
help carry
damage.
boxes easy enough.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Strength check advantage, you said?
Yep.
Damn, both not good rolls. Only a 12.
It's enough. Cole, you see this tiny little slime grab a box about as big as you, and he lifts it and moves to the cart and stretches itself to move it on top of the cart.
Nice. Why don't you handle stowing away? We'll bring stuff to the cart.
Okay. And you see like a slimy arm does kind of like a little salute.
So adorable. Harmony, Lauren, you also noticed that the caravan people are coming this way. Anyone going to meet them?
I'm going to sit at the campfire and pretend I'm normal.
All right.
I move to here, expecting them to
Look,
come.
compared to me, yeah, you're pretty normal.
Hey, everything okay after the attack last night? And please do inform us of what happened at the tavern. The caravan captain,
Well,
the guard captain seems to be exhausted. Long night.
one among our number is no longer here. He died in the inn.
He takes a look around and goes, "Oh yeah, the paladin.
Yeah.
Shame." And you do notice Harmony. I think you know what? Roll insight. You can also do it, Lauren, if you want to.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. He sees Slip and Kaiden, and he doesn't react as if this was the most normal thing in the world.
So yes, aside from that, more of those evil cultist guys, and they were controlling undead this time,
Ugh.
and we barely survived. Most of us.
Well, good on you. Did you find any of the supplies? Any food? Anything?
The inn was super deserted when we got there, like it had been abandoned in a hurry or everybody died within it for
Yeah.
weeks, maybe.
It was also a trap.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
They
I've
put up some kind of a barrier.
yeah, it's part of the report. Just needed to confirm it myself. Miss, Mr. Morning told us, so just want to confirm it because it sounds ridiculous.
Oh no, this is totally ridiculous. That's the kind of preparation that frankly worries me.
Yeah. Approaching and walking straight up to you, Kaiden, is a half orc and an older human man. The half orc is handling a whole bunch of paperwork and is carrying some pouches. He just walks up to you. Here you go.
Thank.
You
I guess.
get a signed contract with your name and a drop of your blood, and then he hands you a pouch of 1,000 gold.
Okay.
And he
Not
acts as if he
suspicious
has
at
met
all.
you before, but you know you've never met this man before.
And he's gone.
Yeah, and he just walks up to Slip and does the exact same thing. Cole,
well, hi there.
hi there. Here's your contract. Here's the gold. It'll be good to see you working on this. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, friend. And Slip gives a little wave as he puts another box or barrel into the carriage.
Yeah. He actually, Cole, you notice that he gets a smile, and he has never smiled in the few moments that you met him. Yeah, it's nice to meet you too. And he waves back. Cole and Harmony and Lauren, you can roll insight checks.
Yeah.
I was going to just directly ask them.
Before that, Oh boy. That's weird. Even with those, except for Harmony, the way they're acting is if they have had several encounters and talked with him before, but you also realize Caden and Slape acting the way they did, that this isn't natural. Cole, your wrist feels powerful. There is something emanating from it. And it got stronger when the moment they walked here and when they were talking to Kaida and Slape. You remember your wish of what you wanted to happen and your biggest worry. Doesn't it feel like it's so much easier? Like
How does it mean easier?
you were worried that this would get in your way and you needed to do what you needed to do. And somehow pieces are falling into place like what you wanted it to. But they're acting way too casual about this, as if nothing has happened. And they are going to walk off unless someone is going to stop them.
I was going to go, well, or did you order these guys to come in and replace the paladin guy?
They look at each other slightly confused to go, no, but that's what the rear card is for.
I know. I know we didn't know him for a long time, but he did have a name.
Yeah.
I forgot. I mean,
Leo.
Harmony probably knew, but I, person, did not remember.
You remember Leo?
Oh, Leo.
Leo Renfrick.
Okay.
You remember?
Just like imagine that Harmony said Leo all those times. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I am perfectly happy imagining that. It's not that you didn't remember his name, but it didn't seem like relevant information. However, for Cole, it's a very important thing to remember his name.
And as they're walking away, the captain of the guard goes, oh yeah, shit. He turns around and starts walking back as the other one stops outside your camp. We don't really need those supplies. We have enough to make the next length of the journey. But it would be good to gather those. Did you find any traces or tracks?
Just of a scuffle, no sign of any supplies, no remnants of any food that was not trying to kill someone.
Yeah, actually just chuckles that. Well,
It looks like whatever was supposed to go there didn't even get unloaded.
Mr. Morning did say that he found some tracks that were leading away. Well,
yeah, we were
you're part of this. You're part of the scout card, so you can pick. Either you follow those tracks, find the supplies, bring them, or we just sit on our asses for a few hours while the cards get ready and we leave.
We can
I'd
take
be
a
happy
nose,
to stretch
certainly.
my legs. So I did tire myself out with that dream. I say sub-audibly to myself.
DM, just wondering, do I have did I use my abilities and stuff like that before, or have I taken any kind of rest?
You can all take a long rest. Yes, that includes you, Harmony.
Okay.
Wait, that includes me?
Everyone can take a long rest, regain everything.
Even the people that used theirs in the dream world.
Yes. Because they feel invigorated. ever since
When-
that circle started resonating.
Okay.
Okay.
When the second in charge went away, did the mark feel any different?
It felt lighter.
Right. And when the captain came back, was there any change in that feeling?
It started resonating slightly more.
Okay. I'm just trying to determine whether it's more the captain or the second in charge.
Both of them caused the same kind of effect, but it was less when only one of them came.
Right.
So it seems just like any
That's immediately-
outside kind of source.
All of that is immediately going to be relayed to Jack and Mary.
Yeah. Jack is fussing over Mary, but he's trying to listen. Mary is currently slightly babbling, but getting back to where she was.
She's going to be okay, Jack. Don't worry. I had something similar when I broke that barrier.
Okay. He's solely focused on her.
Come on, she kicked the ass of a fucking ogre in the streets. You're not worried about this, are you? Are you?
He wants to say that he isn't, being a brother and sister, but at the same time, he can't say that he doesn't care. He can't bring it. He just, yeah,
Not
she'll be
about not
fine.
caring. It's about knowing she's good, right?
Yeah, she's good. She'll be good.
Positive thoughts. Come on. Pat him on the shoulder and get back to loading up. Right. So if we're going to go off and scout this stuff, I don't like the idea of it, but yeah, if we can find those supplies, maybe we'll also find some more answers.
Some supplies have been stolen from the camp?
What you would not have known, and they can fill you
Or,
in.
or did you lose them?
You guys
We
want to fill her in?
Yeah. We were supposed to pick up some supplies at an inn just off the road.
Mm-hmm.
The place was trashed, cursed, and a trap to... I don't even know, but they were definitely out to kill us. So yeah, you've stumbled into a lot of trouble, and now you're contractually obliged to stick with it.
Well,
Well, I don't mind. I'm here to help my friends now.
and I'm here for the money. I guess.
Seems legit.
Oh, you're
Does
gonna earn
anyone
it.
want? Does anyone want the money he gave me? I have no real use for it.
Yes.
No, keep it yourself. Money has value.
Okay.
You're not gonna be
Can
able to use
someone
it.
hold the money for me?
Yes. I can hold it for you.
I may have a
Ooh,
bag
this-
that's specifically for holding.
No. I take it. Don't worry.
You can add
That's-
2,000 gold to your character.
I give her the money, and and can someone put this contract into a bag?
Yeah.
Actually, can I get a bag that I can like lay in, that I can be in after I've popped all these boxes away?
Uh, Probably best to stay out of mine. One person has already almost died sleeping in it.
And my
Does
bag
it come?
doesn't have air because it's airtight. I mean, like, there's no air inside it. So
I'll
probably
find
don't
somewhere
wanna.
to sleep. I'll find somewhere to sleep.
There are multiple kinds of bags. The horses have bags, since they carry some
But I
stuff.
can keep your contract if you
Yeah.
want.
Yeah, keep it in the bag of holding.
This is also, here we go, so that you can see what the contract says.
You've been hired and done. You want to protect the
After an hour, Mary gets better, but is there anything else you want to do in camp before you head off?
What about the breakfast? How are we managing that?
Someone want to make breakfast?
Nice.
I think we're gonna have to eat rations today, especially if we're gonna go off and try to find these supplies as quick as possible without
Since Mary
slowing
is
the caravan.
resting, you will have an hour at the very least. And even if the caravan packs up, it doesn't leave without the scout cart ahead first. So they can stop for a day.
Okay, if we're waiting on Mary's recovery, Cole will cook a breakfast.
Roll cooking supplies.
I'm just gonna go find something that looks nice to consume in quotation marks.
Kaida, do you want to make any
Mhm.
preparations before heading out?
Hmm. I think I'm just gonna check my arrows and see how many I have. But I know how many I have, but like count them again and be prepared.
All right. You can also make potions if you want.
I just noticed
Oh
that
yeah.
What did you just notice?
I was just like in my in my features, I just noticed I have a new thing that I didn't add, and it just says question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. 3 of 3.
I think we all have it.
We do.
Yeah, I just noticed.
Can I make every potion or
You can make 3 of them. You have
okay?
3 empty special ones, and you can make any of the ones that are not rare or very rare at will.
I would just make an uncommon healing potion, I think.
You can make greater even.
Don't I make greater?
You can make greater healing potions.
Just click the herbalism kit or
Try your
oh,
best at
how
making
to check it.
greater healing.
If you go to your inventory, you will have a herbalist kit.
Mhm.
Click that and roll that.
How can I roll that?
If you see
If I
inventory,
click on it,
Mhm.
it just like puts out and explains it.
And at the bottom, there should be a use button.
Ah, okay.
Yay!
you can add 2 greater healing potions. Do you want to keep them yourself, or do you want to hand them out to someone?
I think I'm gonna keep them myself for now.
All right. Can I add those to your inventory?
Neat. Greater healing. That's pretty great, not gonna lie.
There you go. Now you should have 2 greater healing potions in your inventory. Anything else anyone wants to do?
I can't really think
No.
of how much more I can prep.
Just asking. As for the food, it's good, but it wasn't good enough to give you a boost during the day. But it has been a pretty hectic morning. So we're going to move up here. Kaida and select. Using this as a
Yeah.
transition scene, you make back to the inn easily enough. It's not far. You can start looking for tracks if you want to.
What
I'll,
kind of roll would
I'll
that be?
have them do that.
Survival, perception, or investigation. Survival is the
Uh,
easiest.
Anyone particularly good at looking for
I-
traps? I mean, I know how to
I
follow a
can-
guy, but
I can check for
I'm better
For-
with
for tracks.
perception, in a sense.
Same.
Yeah, same.
But it's only by like +2. The other one
Well,
is just a
then-
flat roll. So I'll roll just
Mine-
a survival.
why don't Kaida and I take survivals? Are you pretty good at it?
I'm survival have +4 and perception +8.
I'm survival +5.
So I think I'm
Plus
gonna roll
0.
perception.
Just a note. When skill checks like this happen, unless they are stealth check for the entire party, a maximum of
Mhm.
2 people can roll to prevent everyone from dogpiling skill checks.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm happy just to let you do your perception, and whoever has a really good survival do your survival.
Okay.
That's
Well,
probably
I'm
be the best way of doing this.
I'm perception 7, survival 5.
I'm 8
Plus
and
8
4.
perception, and well, we can
mean-
probably have like 2 perceptions. He said that survival was the easiest, so it probably has the lower DC.
Correct.
Yeah.
I think I'm going for the survival.
All right.
All right.
Because if perception is like 16, even with like a +8, you can.
That's
like-
still pretty good chances.
Okay, so
I'm
I'll
gonna
go
roll
survival
survival.
with a
No way.
+5. Anyone beating a +5?
Oh. I just rolled.
Okay. Okay, 2 of us can roll.
Okay, both 15 and above.
Both pass. Both of you spot the tracks at approximately the same time. And you can easily follow them if you want to. Question is, how do you want to follow them?
Can we see if it's like if the tracks are like made, or if it was like by someone running away? Like, are they intentionally there?
You see tracks that
Because
go
this could
Yeah.
could lead like into another trap or something.
First of all, you see tracks that go back and forth from the back door. So it leads into the woods. They seem to be somewhat hidden. So right outside the inn, it's hidden. Past the what do you call it? Edge of the woods, you start finding tracks that are noticeable. So they have hidden them, but you do not know if it will lead into a trap or not. You can follow them straight on. You can try to follow them by hiding, or you can try following them from the sides.
I think we follow them from the sides and we try to stay hidden as much as possible.
I agree on that.
I have not dealt with them so far, so I trust your judgment.
Oh, they're absolutely despicable.
Good to know.
Despicable.
I think your dead friend will agree to that.
Yeah.
Everyone
Is it
roll
too soon?
Everyone's stealth check.
Everyone a stealth check.
Haha.
I mean, cannot just someone pick you up in their backpack?
They tried, but he's just
I kept
sticking out his
falling
head.
out.
That too. Well, you have enough successes. You managed to stealth decently.
You know what? On the way there, I keep saying, "Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Did we find him, guys? What's happening? I can't see from the back here."
I'm just gonna go here and so that I can show the inn to the new players.
I really hope you're not in my bag. There's apparently already someone in there.
There's a lot of people. Oh my god, there's 2 people in here. Oh wait, that's
I
just
say,
a
well,
doll. Never mind.
Kobold.
Wait, there is a kobold in here.
Yep.
And a creepy doll. Ugh.
I was
What?
like, wait, who's the person? It's me in the middle.
Just showing the inn so that you have an idea of what's going on.
Oh yeah, it
Don't
really
want
is
to be back inside
all messed up.
Nightmare House.
Oh, what? I have 2 tokens.
Don't worry about it for now. I'm just putting you there so that you can explore while I'm fixing this up so that I can add your tokens to the next map.
This hell pit full of
Hmm.
bones.
Oh, this doesn't look welcome.
No, it absolutely wasn't. It was horrible. Absolutely horrible. Centipedes swarm up the chimney. An angry fungus in a cooking pot.
Ooh, sounds tasty.
Animated skeletons. A babbling cultist.
Sounds brutal.
Drink-sucking
Sounds funny.
shadows. A
Scary.
hug rug.
Oh.
Good-looking bandit captain.
Not for long if I can help it.
Ooh.
Ew.
I'm gonna rearrange your face and make you look like the worst case of Mickey Rooney.
I love how there's like, yeah, yes, the classic bandit captain. Now this guy, he's a good-looking bandit captain.
Oh, trust me, all the monsters get monikers.
Feverish. Oh, this is great.
Yeah.
I'm ready to see the good-looking one.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Eventually.
quickly pop to the bathroom before we get into the action.
Yes. We will take a 5 to 10 minute break here. And
Yep.
then we'll continue.
Sounds good.
Toilet break it is.
Oh shit, I was
It-
muted this whole time. LOL.
Hopefully you didn't have anything important to say.
I was in the middle of a soliloquy, but anyway, I'm gonna go
no.
and brew tea.
Alright. We go.
He's probably gonna forget to unmute him again.
Mm-hmm. Funny moments. Really do be like that. Oh, DM, I will just let you know that I'm going good when it comes to, me being awake and stuff. Still going pretty good.
Awesome.
It is not even 2 a.m., so it's good.
That is good to know.
Is everyone enjoying Slip? Like, just the character?
Me
Or
personally,
is everyone...
yes, all of the yes. And it seems like everyone likes them.
I think everyone likes him, and I think everyone's going to do something.
Yeah, which is kind of, you're just asking me. Well, you'll hear all of the funny names of creatures on the board first. Okay.